So I'm going to show you how to prep for this month's Artlit project, which is button blankets. So we're going to have some different pieces of felt here, black and red. First thing you want to do is just check to see if there's any stickers. If there are some stickers, go ahead and take those off. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut the red into 2 and the black into 4. So just in half. Now with the red, you do want to be somewhat careful about how you're cutting it because this is going to end up being mounted. This is sort of their backdrop. So if there's any jagged edges, go ahead and trim those up. Try to make it as straight as you can. It doesn't have to be exact. The felt will move a little bit as you're cutting it, so don't worry about that. All right, so we've got our 2 red pieces here, and then our black we're gonna cut into 4. Now with the black, it does not matter as much because you're going to cut out the animal shapes from that. So don't worry if it's a little jagged, but you do wanna try to make it as close to 4 equal pieces as you can so that the animal shapes fit better. You'll want to make sure that you have pretty sharp scissors to do this. If not, it can be a little frustrating. All right, so now we have our 4 black pieces and 2 red pieces from each piece of felt. So then what you want to do is take your paper stencils of the animals that we're going to be using. So I'm going to start with the owl. Now there's a few different ways you can do this. I've tried it both with trying to do a chalk outline and then also by flipping it over and taping it to the felt. Personally, I like doing the chalk better. I think it's a little bit easier. So you just kind of hold it in place and outline with the chalk, and don't worry too much about what it looks like because when you're going to be cutting it out, and then any chalk that is left can just end up being the side that gets glued down onto the red felts. And don't worry too much about getting the exact line of it. We're just wanting to make sure we have the general shape of the animal. So if you are going to be in one of the younger grades, I would definitely recommend pre-gluing your animal shapes to the red backdrop felt. The older grades might be able to manage this on their own, but I think for the younger grades, it probably would be a big help if you had these pre-glued. You'll want to make sure you get the edges, but also, be liberal with the glue here because they're going to be gluing a lot of buttons and foam on here and it can get kind of heavy. So we want to make sure that it's really secure. So there you go. There is your felt ready to make the project. Thanks everyone.